Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I know I thought I would be able to get on earlier, but we made the super wise decision to go to IKEA. My husband just said we. Yes, not we, me. I made the super wise decision to hit IKEA on a Sunday, followed by Costco. I know, you're all like, seriously, Ange? Get a brain. Anyway, okay, so there is this new stamp set coming out in the catalog, the annual catalog in, I don't know, what is it, like 3 days, 4 days, woo-woo! And I am so madly in love that it's ridiculous. But I am going to be super honest with you before I start playing with it. So hang on, I got to find the page. Oh, no, I can't. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog yet. I can only show you the outside of the catalog. Haha! Good thing I just got a brain. So I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but this bundle, and you're going to kind of do maybe a gasp of shock and horror. It's a $99 bundle, okay? But it is absolutely worth it. I think you will love it. So I'm just trying to, I actually, of course, put down one of the framelits that I need. And now, do you think, oh, there it is. Good. I had a jammer. Okay, so sorry, there's another framelit in here. Now, you guys, your comments are kind of tucked underneath, so I'm going to try and read them as we go. But if I miss them, don't get mad at me. I will check it again at the end and answer any questions that I miss. Okay, so now I know I told you, I was like, okay, I had another card for you, and I don't. I lied. Well, I didn't actually lie. I do have another card, but I need to save it because I needed it for something else. So, Marika, seriously, like so dreamy. So I am going to be creating a card with you, and we're sticking to that plan. Remember the one we used yesterday where we were having some fun with the fold? And I'm going to put those measurements back up. I think they're all going to apply. But we're going to play with that because I need to save the other card, and you'll see why later. Okay, so we are starting off with a, apparently messy, petal pink card base, Scots. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is it's plain. I don't know. It's not like I have to get crazy because we're going to cover up a large part of it. But I'm going to grab this little guy out of here, okay? So these stamps are insanely beautiful. I am not a tree, flower, nature person. I don't know what I am. Do you ever just go like, seriously? I don't know what I am. But this stamp set, I don't know. Watch out, lovely as a tree. I think you may or may not have some competition here. Okay, so I'm inking this bad boy up in Versamark. And I don't know if you can see it. Can you see Versamark on screen? Oh, yeah, you can. Good. So I'm just going to head up and down here because these are the parts that are going to show. And I'm making sure just to change direction so that they're not all going the exact same way. Okay. Next thing we are going to do, oh no, shoot. I have 2 snails in my drawer and one is rewinding on itself and one is not. So if it starts rewinding on itself, just laugh at me. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab, remember those strips of DSP that we used? So these were the 1/2 inch guys. So this guy was the 5.5 by 4 1/4. Now I'm grabbing my 1/2 inch by 5.5 inch ones, 2 of them, okay? So I'm going to snail these. Oh, okay, this is the one that doesn't work. See, it just stopped. I could feel it the second I pulled. You know when it's got that weird loose feeling and then it goes, that's the end of it. Okay, so again, we're going to come in about that 1/2 inch. I want to see you guys try. I think I can turn on a way to make it so you can post your cards with me. Because I would love to see what you come up with this kind of fun folds. Okay. I just handed my 12-year-old my paper snips because he has to cut out a pizza. Not a real pizza. Don't laugh, it's for French. He has to actually physically like draw a pizza and do it. Wow, lighting is awful. Okay, is the lighting really bad? Okay, can you, wait. We're gonna try something. Wait, don't leave. Try that and that. Does that improve the lighting? Okay, you guys have to tell me. Wowzer, lighting is awful. Don't hold back, Becky. Tell me how you really feel. I love it. I love your honesty. Okay, so we've got that part in. Wow, that's better. Okay, good to know. It's funny, the lighting in here, if I have the lights on that you guys think are fabulous, the lighting in here is hideous, but it must photograph so much better than it does the other way. Okay, so this part, we're just decorating it exactly the same, okay? But we're going to get crazy with our decorations. Or, I guess that's not the word, our embellishments for this one. Okay, so we're slapping that bad boy on. Again, that's our 11 by 3, scored at 5.5, foop-de-dee-foop. Now, that's the coordinating DSP. So that's this side flipped over, but look at those gorgeous leaves. So it's got Blackberry Bliss in it. It's got Grapefruit Grove in it. It's got a little rich razzleberry. Oh, sorry, I was talking about the pizza, and then I saw the comment about the lighting. Okay, so the pizza, my kids were French. We are cooking pizzas on Friday. But in the meantime, they are designing their own pizzas. Okay, so there we go. That part's put together. Now, I opted for a Blackberry Bliss kind of band on this one. And you remember last time we just used our Truly Tailored bundle, and we hit this one up, okay? And you're probably going, Ange, you couldn't have come up with a different layout. No, I couldn't today. It was one of those days where I was like, I really want to go live. So we're going to play with this bundle that I love, and I'm not going to try and design a new layout. Now, this time around, I've got the stitched shape circle, and I have got a layering circle that kind of coordinates, okay? But we're going to do some funky stuff to it first, so I'm going to need to move a couple things out of the way. Okay. So something you're going to notice is in these dies, we've got some dies that don't cut. Now, I think there's 3. I should pull this out because I can tell you for sure. Yes, we've got 3 that don't cut. See? So meaning their edge, they will emboss, but they will not cut. And you're like, well, how the bejeez am I supposed to do that? Because I don't have the right stuff to just emboss. Well, we do. Just a second. Here I come. Okay. So before I lose the die, I'm putting the dies in front of me. So when I tell you that I lost them, oh, thanks, Laura. I know. Well, it's more that I'm really bad at cutting banners and I never cut them even. So I needed a trick that would help me kind of keep them always balanced. Okay, so I'm coming in. There's my Big Shot platform. It's got its thin die adapter. Wow, we get a reflection with that. And then check these out. So we have now got the Big Shot embossing mats. They remind me, I feel like we had ones years ago. Now they're not as good. Well, they weren't as good. These ones are great. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people going, I don't know how to use them. They make no sense. Hey, check this out. Even I, crazy as I am, managed to find the instructions. So there's a standard sandwich for if you're like cutting. There's a cut and emboss sandwich, and then there's an emboss only sandwich. So we're going with the emboss only sandwich. And what it does is it actually numbers for you what parts you need for this, okay? So number 1 being the standard cutting pad. Well, we've got it. And then number 7 being the Big Shot platform, then the standard cutting pad. We've got that down. Standard cutting pad. Is that just my standard cutting pad? See, I did this 2 days ago. You'd think I'd remember. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put down the standard cutting pad. Big Shot platform, standard cutting pad. Follow instructions, Angela. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put down our dies. So get this. I don't seem to be cut them even either. Oh, I know. See, Laura, it totally saves us from that. Okay, so these ones, what we're going to do is we're going to put these guys down. So these are our dies. They were number 4 on that sheet. And we want the cutting edge up. So I'm going to kind of go just like that. I'm going to lay them down. Nice and easy. Okay, so if you look, post the dies, it tells us the next layer above it is layer 5, which is a single sheet of paper. So I'm going to take this and I'm putting my nice side down. Now I'm not worried if they're going off the paper because it doesn't matter to me. Now, the next thing it says is number 10. Number 10 is the thin silicone rubber mat, and I love the fact that they told me it was blue. And then they tell me to go with number 8, the impressions pad white. So we're going to go blue over top, okay? Blue, come here, blue. Now, I can't see what I've done, so if I've just pulled it off, you can just laugh at me later. And then we're going to go white. Oh, Corey and Leslie Ann, you're on. Hi. Okay, cranking. Focusing. Now this could be funny because I've got my light stand on the other one yet. Okay, let's check. Did I have... Now, I feel like I didn't have enough layers. I feel like that was totally loose. And if that's the case, then we know that I just missed the... What's it called? Oh, no, I did not miss anything. Look at that, you guys. Do you see it? So beautiful. Okay, so that's what I wanted from these. Not much else. I just needed them to provide some texture on the background of that little pad. So I'm going to take these, and when I tell you I've lost them later, we're going to move them up there. Now, the Big Shot, I'm going to move it out of the way. We are going to need it back, so I'm not going to move it too far. So when I tell you I've lost the Big Shot as well, it is behind me. Can you remember that? Good. Big Shot's behind me. Next thing we need a scrap of Whisper White paper. So this is kind of the leftover from those, the card bases that I used for this. Now, as I said before, love this stamp set because it's big. It's super big, okay? And I am going with this gorgeous tree image here. Will it fit? Yes, it will. Okay, now I was working on a little system today for my blocks. And, of course, I got so organized that I put the block that I needed in a basket for my team meeting today. Okay, so let's put this guy on. Now, I want to do this guy, but I want him to be faint. I think I'm going to pull out my Tranquil Tide because there is Tranquil Tide in this DSP. Did you just say totally loose? I don't know. I could have, Jacqueline. I don't even know what I say half the time. I watched my own video yesterday and I was like, wow, do you get distracted much? Okay, inking this bad boy up. Now I'm stamping him off because I don't want anything kind of that kind of vibrant on this card. And I'm going to go over. We're going to just put him on like that. Okay, you gots. Okay, close that up before I goober it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that Blackberry Bliss that we had out yesterday, which I think could possibly be my new favorite color. Open it flat. Did you see that, you guys? I need to make sure you understand this because when you get yours, well, number one, you're going to love them, but you can also end up making a mess of yourself. Hello, Randy. Okay, so open. I'm amazed at how you can refocus after we chat to you. I can't refocus. I forget what I say half the time. Open it flat, okay? Once it's flat, you're going to push it in. Do not try and do that before. Now, if you're stuck trying to getting it closed, which I've seen people do and they kind of stick their hands in the tray and they end up inking the tops of their fingers, check out on the back side. Do you see the little dot? You can put your finger on that dot and give it a little push. Once you've done that, it releases it from here and you can close it without wearing it. Okay, now I have to remember the fact that I actually wanted it open because I was going to stamp with it. Now, if I tell you the reason that I am using the stamp set, I don't want to upset anyone. This stamp set lately, to me, I have had a lot of children. What I see nowadays, I see kids being mean. I'll be really blunt. And I see children that are going through kind of feeling alone. And so when I saw this stamp set the other day, I have one particular young lady who I was making a card for because I wanted her to know what I thought of her. So I'm going to stamp this on. Sorry, I have to focus while I stamp, okay? Now, it doesn't show up very Blackberry Blissy when I stick it. No, it's okay. She's amazing, and we have an amazing support team. But I wanted her to know how amazing and wonderful I think she is, okay? So, we have got this. So that part's done. Now, we are going to die cut that in 1 sec, but I need to kind of finish up here. So, we are going to take this super cool one, and you'll see why I think this one's super cool. And this one we're actually going to stamp in a couple of colors. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to ink it up in Blackberry Bliss. And it doesn't matter where I stamp it. Okay, I can stamp it here because I'm cutting these things out. Okay, so we've got this one. Now, I want to stamp it one more time. Oh, Laura, but the sentiment on this stamp set, it's one of those ones that it just spoke to me. For everything that kids go through nowadays, this one just says it. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of this. Now, you guys, as I said, I haven't actually made this card, so this might look like absolute poop together, but we're going to make a go of it. Okay, so I've got both of those, and you'll see why we're not sticking it on the card twice. I'm not losing my mind. Well, I am, but, not quite yet. Okay, so clean that off. Don't make a mess. Okay, so now that big shot, do you remember where I put it? Haha, no, you don't. It is behind me. Okay, so here we go. I know where I put it. Big shot. Cutting pad. I'm missing that piece that I took off that I needed. Where did I put it? There we go. Okay, so we're coming in. Got that guy below. We have got our tree. And we have got... You know what? Laura, okay, I love Laura's comment. She's saying we need more adults. I think there are so many adults that care so much about these kids. I think that a lot of people... Whoops, I'm going to use my magnetic. Do we get mad? I don't want to goober this. I think a lot of people don't know where they feel like they're overstepping boundaries. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm with you. I feel like not enough people intervene. Because it's tough because you feel like you're telling some people to sometimes how to parent. And I don't think that's it. I think it just comes down to someone needs to speak up for people and not be scared sometimes to step on toes, because if you do it in a kind way, it'll all work out. Okay, so magnetic platform. Focus on stamping. Here we go. Running this bad boy through. Don't shift, don't shift, don't shift. Okay. Again, like I said, I don't even know if this is going to work. This is just kind of my plan. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you love how it cuts it out? Woo woo. Okay, now we need to keep this bit because we want our words, but we can get rid of the big shot that's totally in your face. Okay. I get a total happy stamping day. I have my team meeting here today, so everyone's coming over at 3. Okay, so we're going to chop this out, and we're going to chop this out. Now, this is one of those, this is the reason. Okay, look at this. You are wonderful. Be strong. Be happy. Be you. And I don't know, I just think that's such a beautiful kind of saying. Oh, Mamma Mia, Becky, Mamma Mia was amazing. Okay, so yes, I'm using my ribbon scissors. Breathe. I don't do it often, but I do when I want a nice straight lined cut. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually taking this. You'll see. Oh, maybe I don't even need that one. I'm getting a little bit carried away. I don't need all those because I only want my middle one on here. So we only want to be happy. Okay, hang on. It's coming. Now, what I could have done, and what I'm sure some of you would do, is you would color it simply with your markers, right? To get those kind of multiple colors. And that's an awesome idea. I love that too. My only issue with that is with a petal pink, when I color with markers, I don't get quite the same effect. Okay, so I'm not actually going to put those in the card yet because I want to see something. Okay, so we have this and we have this. I think this is going to work. I think I can make this. Yeah, I like it. It's going to work. Okay, so here we go. Nothing like hands working on the fly. Let's go and put on, to start, we're going to put the little belly band, we're going to wrap it around the back, okay? Cards all assembled. I'm using, as I said, I'm using my Fast Fuse for this, which I'm going to cry. Okay, and I'm tucking it around the back. There. In. Oh, this was like an on-stage performance of Mamma Mia. So like live actors, live singers. It was quite beautiful. It was really neat. It was really well done. And it was my sis and I, so it was a lot of fun. Okay, so this one, let's put this on. Again, was that the snail that wasn't working, or is that the snail that was working? I don't know. Not working. Watch, I'll put it down. 2 seconds from now, which one do you think I'm going to pick up? Same one. Super smart. Okay, click this on. There we go. Ta-da. Like that. I'll just toss it. I like it so much. And next thing I want is I need my dimensionals. Okay. I don't want this flat. There's a lot of things I don't want flat. Okay. So we are going to put our little those on. Flick them off to the side, out of your view. Make sure I'm working in a straight line. Pull this. I think I'm going to pull this over a bit today. There. We're going to go like that. We're going to center him a bit more. And then we are going to, yes, oh yes, this is working. I like it. I'm excited to see Mamma Mia 2. 2-2, can I say that? Flat cards are no fun. Nothing flat is fun. Oh, seriously, Jackie, you would love this set. Okay, so you guys, Jacqueline is, she's just an unreal artist. And when I say artist, I mean like she uses amazing mediums and she's an unreal painter. And has an amazing eye for color. So I am very envious of her ability. And there's stamp sets that I see, and I'm like, oh, Jacqueline would rock that one. And I think this is one of them too. Well, and Jacqueline, like we talked about yesterday, it's the sentiments in this one too, and the kind of emotion. Well, at least to me, I feel that there's emotion in this stamp set. It's got a calming presence, but it also is very strong. Okay, so I'm getting off these last ones. Flat things are no fun. Sorry. I know sometimes I say really stupid things and then they come out of my mouth and I'm like, what would the grade 7s have done had you said that out loud? They'd be laughing hysterically at you. And I'm like, okay, watch it out. There. Chop. Now I'm just chopping the ends. Dude. Almost there. Sorry, my tongue's totally sticking out. I can't talk and cut. I have to be careful. We don't want to cut up the card, so we can get rid of these. Now, these, I mean, when I made a whole whack of cards kind of with those cut up ones on it, I did not throw out the bits because I alternated between the cards. So, yeah, this is what I want. Love it. I'm just going to grab, where are they? My strips. These are going to make the card puffy, I will admit, because I find that they, oh, you know what we could use instead right now? They're a little bit thicker than your usual dimensional. And so sometimes when I've got a lot of layers going on, I'll just resort to cutting off the edges here. Okay. So we want be strong, be happy, and then we're going to do be you. Now, I know you can't see a ton with that leaf, and I could have probably moved them around to kind of get them exactly where I wanted them to show them off the most, but I don't know, they're just cute. I don't have to get crazy with it. That's a great set. I know, I agree. Totally agree, Randy. And yes, as I said, it's a $99 set. It is not for the faint of heart. Not a $99 set, it's a bundle, right? But if you are interested in a bundle that's kind of going to take you through a whole variety of stuff, I'm seeing some gorgeous masculine cards with this too. What is the name of the set? Okay, Ellie, I'll show you in 1 second. It's called Rooted in Nature. Now, I don't like that where I put it. Hang on, it's going to come up. Be strong. Be happy. Be you. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. I'm totally happy with this card. Super dorky. Are you supposed to say that about your own cards? I really love my own card. Okay, so Ellie, that was it. It's called Rooted in Nature. So gorgeous and stunning. Now, there are embellishments that coordinate with it. I don't know. Look at these. Okay, I mean, you could absolutely put one of these on. Oh, they are pretty on there. Yes? Okay, I'll let you guys decide, yay or nay. So do I add a little embellishment on it? If I do, where do I put it? What do you do? You're allowed to say that. Thank you, Kathy. I kind of felt like that was cute there. I don't know. You guys can talk about that while I keep going here. And then let me show you the paper, because the paper was super duper dreamy. Why am I always late to the party? Karen, don't. Ta-da, you're here, so I'm happy. But again, like I said, the DSP that goes with it. So check, well, I'm already on like third pack. Nope. Oh, you should be in love with your own card. You're so cute. Okay, so we've got like this beautiful and then some gorgeous kind of wood grain. Really deep colors, like very jewel toned, gorgeous stripes. But I am seeing that I could make a ton of like manly cards. I could make very feminine cards. I can make anything with this set. And as I said, the sentiments on this one, I don't know, you're wonderful, thinking of you, to thank you for all that you do. Words are never enough. It just seemed like a really beautiful card. Okay. So did you ever decide, what are we doing? Did you want me to put on anything to it? Yes, no, maybe. Anyway, as I said, this stamp set is going on sale on June 1st. So in celebration of my absolute, hands down, favorite stamp set in the new catalog, and I'm being super honest, it is. And I was kind of excited because we actually got it as part of the pre-order, and it was not a stamp set I would have ordered in a million years. And I was like, okay, I really want something new. So I ordered it, but it totally exceeded my expectations. You like it better without. Okay, so we're going to leave it. Laura, she calls dibs. Oh, Summer does above it too. The other, yes, love the design. Okay, so if you send me your email saying, Ange, I want this stamp set on June 1st. I don't want to wait. I want this bundle. It's kind of amazing and unreal. I'm going to let you choose what freebie I give you with it. Okay, so as I said, it's a $99 bundle. So here's your choices. Now, there are the leaves trinkets. Okay, so I think these are 11 if I'm recalling correctly. So you can pick those. Those are gorgeous. You get 24. So there's 4 different designs. This one, this. Well, there's 2 different designs, but you get them in both colors. Okay, so there's 4, so you get 6 of each of those. Or you could choose instead to get this one for free. So this is the DSP. Now DSP is going up slightly, just from $14.50 to $15. So you could choose to get that. Now I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I do want to check the cost of those Impressions mats for you. Okay, those are 21. Okay, so I can't do those, but we could do the cardstock pack as well. So there's a cardstock pack that coordinates with this too, that matches. It's like the, what's the name of this paper now? Nature's Poem. So there's a Nature's Poem cardstock. So if you email me and say, Ange, I really desperately want this Rooted in Nature bundle, which is so beautiful, I would love for you to choose to either get the Designer Series paper or the trinkets, the leaves trinkets, or the coordinating cardstock for free, okay? But you do have to let me know that. In order to get that for free, you have to email me before May 31st at 6 p.m. Do you understand? Yes. Now go ahead, add on to your order. Grab that embossing mats. They're 21, but oh so worth it, because there's a bunch of stamp sets in the catalog that have ones that will emboss. Anyway, you guys, I can't thank you enough for joining me today. I have to say, it is so good for my own mental health to be on here with you. It's like a therapy session for me. Not only do I get to talk to you, but I'm playing and kind of some little forced me time, which is awesome. I hope you have an awesome Sunday and you enjoy the rest of your day. And be strong, be happy, be you, because you're wonderful. Bye.